Good afternoon,
there you go.
D&D, TikTok, and beyond, and welcome to Roll for Sandwich, the series where I let fate decide my lunch. Let's go. Today I'm going to be using these Christmas reindeer dice that I've used on the show before. Given my recent history with reindeer, this might be a bad idea. Let's get it started with our roll for bread. Reindeer, that's a 6. Cinnamon swirl.
Oh, reindeer's a 6.
Given my
I was going to say, hang on,
history
before
with
that.
reindeer, this might be a bad idea. Let's get it started with our roll for bread.
Chad, does anyone here actually unironically eat fruitcake? Yeah, fruitcake is great. Mods, that guy, execute him. The other guy said, yes, it's so good. Execute that guy too. We don't need that kind of negativity around here.
Reindeer, that's a 6. Cinnamon swirl. This cinnamon swirl bread may look like cinnamon raisin bread, but there are no raisins here at all. Those are just large pockets of concentrated cinnamon. This bread is much better warm, so we're going to use our toast.
When I was growing up, I thought that fruitcake was a gift you gave to people you didn't like. And then I got older and I realized that that is probably actually true. But some people actually do like it. Because, like, I had family that would give other family that, like, I knew they didn't like each other. Their gift would be a fruitcake. They bring a fruitcake to their house. Whatever, like, if they went to my grandma's house and they were doing gifts or something, it would give them a fruitcake. And I was like, I would be pissed if I got one of them.
Bread cantrip to do just that and make our house smell like Christmas. That looks good to me. Next up, let's roll for Maine. Reindeer again. That's a 12 for this die. Butter the bread and re-roll. Butter generally doesn't hurt a sandwich unless that sandwich is made
buttered cinnamon raisin toast is
but it's
top
especially
tier.
Good on something like this with this warm cinnamon bread. So I'm happy for this roll. All right, let's re-roll for our main. 7, turkey. All right, not a bad thing to roll. Turkey is a
Wait, doesn't he normally do cheese? No, he doesn't do cheese first.
So it should play nice with the sweeter cinnamon bread that we've got so far. Do I dare hold out hope for a good sandwich today? Next up, let's roll for cheese. 4, Havarti. Havarti is such a
little Tom Hardy
fun
cheese
word to say. Havarti.
Man,
Havarti.
I just realized I've been streaming for like 5 years. How many people in chat actually understand the Tom Hardy cheese joke now? Chat, type 1 if you actually understand the joke. Type 2 if you have no idea what it means. It's okay, you can be honest. Holy shit, there's so many 2s. And all the 1s were like, I don't know if you noticed, all the 1s are like 3-year subs. Like, oh my god, I feel old. Explain? Okay, so back in the day, I used to play this game called Overwatch. And worse yet, I used to play this game called Overwatch 1. And it was so bad and so devoid of content that I used to play with Eggnog, and we would try to have stuff to do every day. And one of the things that we would try to do is just have fun in our ranked games. And so because you saw the same 50 people every single day, you would sometimes have times where you bumped into people that you haven't seen for a little while. And so I bumped into someone I hadn't seen in a while, and we were chatting mid-game, and she was telling me that she had been like, you know, like stream or playing less and doing more cooking stuff. And I was like, oh, what are you making? And she's like, oh, I made a grilled cheese. And I was like, oh, I can make a grilled cheese. You know, I just throw some American cheese on and then we're good to go. And she's like, no, this is how you make a real good one. And she was telling me how to make a really good grilled cheese mid-ranked game. But Eggnog only half paying attention. And one of the ingredients was Havarti cheese. And Eggnog mistook that as Tom Hardy cheese. And he just didn't know that Havarti cheese was a thing. So he was like, since when has Tom Hardy made cheese? And so we're mid-game trying to win, trying to explain to him that Tom Hardy doesn't have a cheese. And that he's mishearing it. And it's not Tom Hardy. We're not saying Hardy cheese. We're saying Havarti. So he's hearing Hardy. We're saying Havarti. And we're dying laughing because our other teammates are, can you guys shut the up? Why are you guys talking about grilled cheeses?
It's pirate cheese.
It is an old story. That is an old random rank game.
1
lore.
Star fruit and 11 none. Star fruit, also known as
we still talk about
is
it.
A tree fruit from Southeast Asia. Its star nickname.
You should go ask them about the Tom Hardy cheese.
Cut it. Its cross section looks like a star. The skin is edible, and technically so are the seeds, but I'm taking the seeds out. Their taste reminds me of citrus fruit or maybe grapes. All things considered, this was probably a good sandwich for us to roll some kind of fruit on. So far, I'm not disappointed. Let's get wild with our wild magic roll. 17, chips. The only chips I currently have are these nacho cheese Doritos, but I think that'll work just fine. I love putting chips on a sandwich.
Who buys the small bags though for home? Like I understand at the store, but
that adds, and I think this will be pretty tasty. And since the end of the season is quickly approaching, I am going to use
Tom Hardy cheese in his new house.
Tastier.
Oh my god, that would have been the best housewarming gift. Should have brought Tom Hardy cheese. Oh my Christ!
I'm going to summon some bacon. Turkey and bacon is an absolute classic combination, and I think it should work well with the rest here too. And last but not least, it's the D20 sauce roll. Here we go. 17 again. Salsa matcha.
Salsa
matcha or Mexican chili crisp. This one's made with some spicy avocado oil and a whole mess of seeds.
Oh, it comes with its own little spoon.
Sesame seeds. Though typically this wouldn't be the only sauce I'd put on a sandwich, it super elevates a sandwich. This and some mayo or something. Ooh, so good. Even without a second sauce, I think we'll be okay here. We've also got the butter to help things not be so dry. I'm thinking we might have something here.
This actually looks pretty damn good. I'm not gonna lie. I would f this up. I would absolutely f this up. After the last one, this might be like a 9.8 after that last sandwich.
And let's take a look at that cross section. Looks pretty good. Well, after the last two monstrosities, I am happy for this one. Let's hope it tastes as good as it looks. Here we go. That's pretty good. It's like a turkey club kind of meets a Hawaiian pizza almost. I think a little mayo would make it even better, but between the butter and the salsa matcha and the juice from the star fruit, it's got a decent amount of moisture with some sneaky spice in there too. The bacon goes well with
sneaky spice.
Pretty much everything on the sandwich, but especially like it with that star fruit. Well, after the way that this week started, I am so glad to be ending it the way that I am. Gonna give this sandwich an 8.7, and I'm gonna call it the Christmas star.
I think that was
Thanks
a little harsh, but you know what?
I hope you have a great day, great weekend, and I'll see you again on Monday. TikTok is like.
I think I was a little high though at a 9.8. I think I was more or less just talking about the previous ones being so bad that they would make the next one good. All right, next.
TikTok and beyond, and welcome to Roll for Sandwich, the series where I let fate decide my lunch. Let's go. Today I'm going to be using these swirled red and green dice that I've used on the show before. Let's hope they're lucky today. Let's get things started with our roll for bread. 3 chocolate chip muffin tops. Saw these on my last shopping trip and decided to give them a go. The top is arguably the best part of the muffin, but we'll see how these individually packaged ones are.
Yeah, absolutely. I'll take 3.
Also, by using 2 of these, am I essentially making a sandwich that has no right way up? Next up, let's roll for our main. 4 leftovers. The leftovers I have for today are buffalo wings. Pulled the meat off a couple flats and heated it up in the microwave. I think I've had buffalo wings once or twice before as a leftover for roll for sandwich. They've fared okay, though I don't know how they're going to be with these chocolate chip muffin tops. I guess we'll see. Next up, let's roll for cheese. 2 Gouda.
I see random or retro titling this one. He pulled the meat off a what?
I know that I traditionally use 2 slices of cheese, but these muffin tops are very small, so I think 1 is going to be plenty here. Let's roll for our roughage. Double 10s, double pickles. All right, nothing wrong with pickles, and should go well with the buffalo wings. I'm less sure about how it'll go with the muffin tops, but we'll find out. Okay,
that's a lot of pickles.
I would probably have used 1 of these pickles sliced up for a normal roll, so we're going to do 2. And as you can see, it's going to be plenty here.
That's a lot of pickle, though.
Testing the limits of the structural integrity of these muffin tops.
We're playing Jenga Tower of
so
pickles.
Things may be rough. Let's get wild with the wild magic roll. 9 cowboy candy. Cowboy candy or candied jalapenos are jalapeno peppers with a sweet glaze. I've seen slices of jalapeno done this way. This one is more of a jalapeno relish, and we're just gonna spread that over.
That's probably not too bad.
Top,
probably fine.
Here,
it's a lot.
Top. This stuff isn't bad, though very sticky. And last but not least, it's the D20 sauce roll.
This could be awful, though.
10 Parmesan garlic.
Dude, they got so
many. I'm
gonna
be straight with y'all. I'm not a big fan of this Parmesan garlic sauce. It's a little
real.
I don't know, sweet for me.
Real. I mean, I don't know about that brand, but
I have some spells to burn.
Chat, I know people love. Was it garlic pepper wings? Wait, is it garlic parm wings or whatever they are? What is it? Garlic parm, I think. I've never understood the love for garlic parm wings. I don't get it.
So I am going to cast Transmute Sauce, a level 3 spell.
Garlic parm or lemon pepper? Well, I'm talking about garlic parm. Garlic parm. I never understood garlic parm. Lemon pepper, a little. I understand a little bit more. Still mid.
Me replace the rolled sauce with a sauce of my choice. So bye-bye Parmesan garlic. We're going to use Kewpie mayo instead. We've already basically got a
garlic
sauce
parm though is what I was trying to make my
so in this way we're just making things
point
a little creamier, a little more savory. We've got a lot of sweet going on so far, so anything we can do to help. Let's go ahead and get our sandwich closed up here. Get our toothpicks in to hold it together, and let's get it cut in half.
Wait, did he swap it out? I just realized. Oh, wait, did he swap it out?
I have some spells to burn, so
hey, get out of here.
I am going to cast Transmute Sauce.
Oh, he did. Okay, I was like, wait a minute, wait, where the f did Kewpie come from? Okay.
And let's take a look at that cross section. All right. I feel like if I breathe too hard, this sandwich is just going to shatter. It's held together with thoughts and prayers. And it's like 3 kinds of sticky. Hopefully
it's falling apart.
Let's give it a taste and find out.
It was actually off to a good start too.
What immediately strikes me is the difference in textures. The muffin tops are too soft to be proper bread, and the reheated chicken wings are just a little chewy, and that cowboy candy is just getting everywhere and making my hands incredibly sticky and unpleasant.
On just the messiness alone, I'd give this like a 3.
There was more that we had to balance the
but it's probably closer to like a 5, 6.
Jalapenos to our already super sweet bread. Those pickles are fighting for their lives, but they're not doing enough to cancel it out. It's a weird one with not the best combination, but it could have been a lot worse. I'm gonna give this one a 6.6, and I'm gonna call it Up on the Muffin Top. Thanks for hanging out with me today. I hope you have a great day.
Dude, the names are always so creative.
Right here on Wednesday. Really does seem.
So this era was when TikTok was about to get banned. Holy shit, I remember that era. You guys remember when TikTok was banned for like 6 hours?
Afternoon D&D TikTok and beyond.
That was a rough 6 hours.
Roll for Sandwich, the series where I let fate decide my lunch. Let's go. Today I'm going to be using these red, green, and gold metal dice that I've used on the show before. Let's hope today they're lucky. Let's get things started with our roll for bread. 6, cinnamon swirl. This cinnamon swirl bread definitely has a Christmassy vibe with its large pockets of cinnamon and no emaciated grapes to watch out for. I found that even though this bread is sweet, it works for a lot of sandwiches. And it is definitely best warm, so we're going to toast it using our toast bread cantrip today and make my whole kitchen smell like cinnamon. All right, we've got a nice toast on these and we're ready to build the rest of our sandwich. Let's roll for our main. 9, ham. Ham might be my favorite sandwich main. It's very flexible, goes with savory things, goes with sweet things.
Salami
we seem to be on the right track
guy.
so far today. Next up, let's roll for cheese.
I haven't actually had bologna in forever. I used to be a big bologna guy.
Holy cheese.
Did you have the fish ice cream in the seaport? No, not yet. Also, last one, chat. Don't let me forget.
Let's roll for roughage. 2 orange and 10 pickles. Today I've got a nice fresh balloon orange, though you got to be careful with these things.
First time getting rolled for sandwich live pockets.
Oh, that's okay. I'll just summon a navel orange with the skin already off, and we'll use that instead. Orange is an interesting thing to have rolled here. It's kind of thematic. Orange can be a Christmassy flavor, especially when you involve things like cinnamon. And I can see it going okay with the ham. Now, pickle and ham are a match made in heaven, but I don't know if the pickle is going to clash with the orange or if the sourness of the pickles is kind of just going to go with the sour citrusiness of the oranges. I could honestly see it going either way, so hopefully it's good. All right,
for pickle likers, it is. I feel like pickle likers like everything.
Eggnog au jus. French for with juice. Au jus usually refers to beef drippings / gravy that you dip like a French dip sandwich in. This is the horrible roll for sandwich festive version of that, in which we dip a sandwich in eggnog. Mustn't forget our nutmeg garnish.
That's awful!
And last but not least, it's the D20 sauce roll. Here we go. 12, licorice mustard. I picked up this licorice mustard while I was in Iceland. It says something about Christmas on the side of the jar, so I guess it's a thematic addition to today's sandwich. I don't mind licorice. It's not a bad mustard. Be interesting to see how it combines with everything here. Let's get our sandwich closed up. Get our toothpicks in to hold it together, and let's get it cut in half. And let's take a look at that cross section. Interesting. Well, this one is definitely thematically Christmassy, though I'm not sure how the various pieces of it will work together. And then, of course, there's the issue of dunking it in eggnog.
Oh, that's horrible.
Eggnog. I'd rather have a hot chocolate or a mulled cider. But let's give this a taste.
Mulled cider? What the hell is a mulled cider? Oh, that's vile.
That is definitely interesting.
I feel like the sandwich would be good, but
honestly, much better than I expected it to be. If we were going to dunk any sandwich in eggnog, this is probably the best case scenario. The cinnamon bread, the orange, the licorice mustard, they all kind of go with the eggnog flavors. The pickle is really the only thing that's throwing me off. I was expecting to be totally grossed out by this, but it's fine. It's kind of okay. I really did expect that to go a lot worse, but I'm not complaining. Maybe I'm on the nice list this year.
6.3?
I'm going to go ahead and give this one a 5.2. And I'm going to call it the Polar Express.
I don't know why. From the way he was talking, I thought he would put it a little higher.
And I will see you again on Friday.
All right, chat. We're going to be switching gears here in a sec, but I got to pee.